a great football fight. Incredible plays made by incredible athletes on both teams, and yeah, I mean fighting for the win, fighting for down after down after down. It was tremendous game, great, incredible, really. We're enjoying it. We're enjoying the incredible.
Looked like they were replicating the snap at times.
Yeah.
What'd you say? What'd you see there? Did you say anything to the officials?
Yeah. We're saying it. One time it got called, but they were definitely trying to clap, replicate the snap.
On the right, Michael.
Jim, were you curious how this team would respond to facing a deficit at some point this season? It was going to happen. Were you kind of curious how they would respond to that?
Yeah, I knew they wouldn't flinch, and some, like I said, some incredible athletes. Brad Hawkins, incredible play he made, stripping that ball at the end and picking it up. Dax Hill's interception, incredible. Some of the throws Cade made, incredible. Could go right down the list. Talk about the fight of the guards. The offensive guard Zach Zinner went as long as he could. Trevor Keegan's shoulder had been bothering him, and the toughness, the grit, and the guys that were Chuck Filiaga, played both guards tonight. Carson Barnhart came in, had an amazing game. He played both guards. Reese Atterbury. I think we had 5 guards that played in the game, and not a single negative yard rushing by either or by any of our running backs. Incredible run by Hassan Haskins. The one early in the game that they spotted him. I've never seen one spotted 9 feet short of the spot. That was the first time I've seen that. And, maybe that was. He's incredible in terms of the way he keeps his balance, and maybe they just weren't even believing it or seeing, But just some say, hey, we're challenging. I know he. That spot was way short, and finally was able to get him to blow the whistle and challenge it. But yeah, that was a Clint Eastwood win, and we're gonna enjoy it.
Isaiah?
I want to ask about the resiliency of your running backs. That they certainly seemed like they got in the groove in the second half there.
Yeah, it was 1 yard block for 1 yard, and they'd get 3 or 4. And then block for 8, and they'd get 30. Leaping over guys. I mean, it was incredible. Blake, Hassan Blake, fun to watch.
Also, you were getting pretty animated with the refs after the first Nebraska touchdown. What was happening on that play that you saw?
It was an illegal formation from what I saw on the field. I was wondering, who were they putting on the line of scrimmage when they had 5 in the backfield? And they told me the guy that they put on the line of scrimmage. I said, well, he released on a pass. Anyway, that's the way I saw it. It was either illegal that he was not on the line of scrimmage, and if that's who they put the number 3 receiver on the line of scrimmage, then he can't release downfield on a pass. At that particular time, that's what I was trying to argue about.
Jim, Kate said this team decided to be different this year. What do you sense is the biggest difference with this team and the way that they're playing?
The grit they have, the fight they have, the mindset of not being denied, and the way they prepare, and they have fun doing it. It's in the eyes. Practicing games.
On the right, Brendan.
Jim, after Kate threw that interception, how do you think he responded immediately? And do you think that he's more ready going forward now than he has sort of, I guess, that experience under his belt.
Yeah, I've always thought that was, one of the huge tests for any quarterback. After they throw an interception, do they have the ability on the next possession to drive the offense for points? Right there in a nutshell, you can tell so much about any quarterback. What happens on the next possession after they throw a interception? The really good ones can drive their team for points, field goal, or a touchdown on the very next possession. Some guys can't. They go in the tank, or they get ultra conservative, cautious. But that's a huge indicator in a quarterback.
All right, Austin.
Jim, how much discipline did it take on defense not to fall for some of the fakes and the misdirection? And what did it say about the defense that when they did give up a couple big ones, they were able to keep that from snowballing?
Yeah, making the plays when they had to. It's been saw the same thing in play Rutgers. Not to flinch. That's what I'm talking about. That kind of grit, that kind of determination, not be denied, and just staying after it until you make one more better, sensational, incredible play than they do. And they were making some big ones. That catch on the sideline was an incredible catch. They made. They did some great things. And in the atmosphere and the environment, just sort of a lot of poise and moxie by our guys. There's no doubt that they wanted to storm the field, tear down the goalpost, carry him to the not on our guys' watch tonight. It was pretty cool. Proud of them.
Angelique.
Jim, what has made Jake Moody so reliable?
The Northfield kid. It's been the confidence, the preparation that Brad Robbins is a huge part of it. Not just because he's the holder, but his just mental fortitude and positive daily infusion on our entire team, especially that snap, hold, kick battery. He's a rock solid of a leader as I've ever been around. He's huge with that. Moody is just a straight, calm, cool, collected kind of guy. And William Wagner, he's the same way. All three of those guys are just kind of the ice water in the veins. Analogy.
Yes.
Did Moody want it on the left hash on that last play, or did it just work out that way?
Just worked out that way. Yeah, we're trying to get a first down.
And then with the snaps, is that something is that gamesmanship, and is that something that you talk to the Big Ten about?
Yeah. We've been talking to him about it. There's kind of several things that we had already shown up in terms of alignments and putting. And I know officials. They keep saying they want to put guys on. They want to put them in the right spot. They don't want flags, but we don't want football to turn into this kind of thing where you don't know who's on, who's off, who's the eligible receiver, who isn't. It should be clear. You can't have two guys lined up in the exact same. You put one guy on, one guy off, and it's just. I don't think that's where we want football to go. And that clap kind of stuff. That should really be an intent to deceive foul, which is in the rule book at 15 yards. But hey, all that was good, Jordy. Incredible. That was awesome.
Got time for a couple more with Coach. We'll start
It'll
with
be a happy flight, I can tell you that. Right, Ward?
Correct.
Doug, it's gonna be a good happy flight, isn't it?
Best play. Jim, the injuries to Roman Wilson, Zach Zinter, Trevor Keegan, do you get the sense any of those will be long-term injuries?
I think by the not playing this week, really gonna help. And I don't think the long-term injury is gonna.
And without Roman, how did you think the rest of the receivers and tight ends step up today?
Big time, big time. You know, we got starting there, all the tight ends. Honeyford got a catch, the first down catch. So did Eric. Scooty got a couple. The wide delay was really working for us. That got us out of 3 third-down conversions. Receivers, I mean, I thought I went around at halftime was just telling those guys, I mean, they were really on point, catching the ball and yards after catch. I don't know how many yards we threw for, but that'd be quite a bit.
Last question here to Sean.
Jim, sorry if you talked about this earlier, but among there were so many spectacular plays, but one of the sneaking board plays was the throw McNamara made when the first touchdown drive in the second half. It was kind of, we were backed up and it was the sideline. It was probably his best throw of the night. In an important moment, have you sort of seen the growth of him making those kind of plays when you really need it, because you went on and scored on that drive, and that throw set that drive up?
Yeah, there was, thanks for pointing that out. He made some spectacular throws. He made a lot of those throws, you know, stood in the pocket, you know, knows he's going to release it and get hit, and still put those throws on the money. I'm trying to think of any just really, it was pretty sharp the entire night. The way you see in the field and just kind of cold-blooded back there in the pocket. You know somebody's about to hit you, you're still throwing it to the right spot and not flinching. I mean, that's says a lot. You know, he's really doing a heck of a job.